spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scaryish Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace. This is Adam Diaz.
Hello.
And today, we're here to read you folks some homegrown horror. Homegrown horror is something that Adam will tell us what it is.
Homegrown horrors are the wonderful stories that you, the listeners or the viewers, have sent to us. They can be paranormal, spiritual, supernatural, creepy, coincidental, sometimes true crime, and sometimes extraterrestrial in nature. Either way, if someone had a story like that they would like to send us, where could they send it, Robin?
You can send it to our email, storytime@scaryish.com. That's like direct way to get to us, I guess. And then you can also go to our website, which is, well, what do you guessed it? It's scaryish.com. And there's a contact us page. You fill that out. It gets to us that way. We also have social media, of course. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's it. We don't have a TikTok. We don't have I don't know. What do other people use?
That's about it.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's how you can get to us.
So yeah, hit us up if you have a story that you would like to share. We would love to read it. Robin, would you like to go first this evening, or would you like me to go first?
Why don't you go first? I haven't even looked at it yet.
Okie dokie, artichoke. So the first one I'm going to read, subject is glitch in the Matrix, which, by the way, is one of my least favorite sayings because it implies that we're actually in the Matrix. All right.
What? It's okay.
There's a lot of stuff to unpack with this subject. Okay, Robin already has something to say. I have more to say on this. Go ahead, you lead.
I'm just like, it's not saying that we're in the Matrix necessarily.
It literally says glitch in the Matrix.
But it's like the Matrix is our world. So it's like a glitch in our world.
And another thing that I have to point out is there are no things called glitches in the Matrix. Deja vu is what it's called. In the movie The Matrix, he says, deja vu.
But I thought, what's his name was a glitch.
No, now you're just making shit up.
Mr. Anderson?
He's a virus.
Oh.
And honestly, Mr. Anderson is Neo.
Virus?
You're just so fucked up. You're so you need to rewatch the
whatever.
entire
Not Mr. Anderson.
Trilogy.
Whatever, that one guy with the glasses.
The glitch in the Matrix was deja vu. That's all I'm saying, okay? So if you're not in the Matrix, you're not having a glitch in the Matrix. There's a lot. Okay, we're going to get into this email now.
I do have to watch that.
Starts out like
again,
this.
Though.
Hello, spooky friends.
Oh, hello.
Hello, and everyone else yell hello right now. I'm going to share a story that I have told only my wife, who at the time was my girlfriend. I have kept it inside because she thought I was crazy when I told her about these events, and because they are so out of this world, I never thought anyone would believe me, but I swear to God, in all caps, this actually happened. All right, so let's turn our skeptical knobs down to mild and entertain what we're about to hear, because apparently it was something that was kind of unbelievable. To give you context, and feel free to Google the direction time. Okay, that's weird. To give you context, and feel free to Google the direction, time, and space of this story, I lived in Portage, Michigan, which is funny because I have a lot of family that lives in Portage, Indiana.
Is it close?
It's like a glitch in the Matrix. Oh my God. I don't think so. My wife lived in Parchment, Michigan. It was a 15-minute drive from her house to my apartment. There were 3 main roads I would travel on: Riverview Drive, Kalamazoo Ave, and South Westnagh. Not sure if it's Westnagh. It's west with N-A-G-E. After that, I would be home. It was late summer between 11 and midnight with clear skies. I left my wife's place with very little gas, and my flip phone was almost dead. Because back then, I liked to live dangerously. I was one of those people whose car never went above a quarter tank for a very long time.
I, too, like to live dangerously.
The difference is Robin totally has the money to fill up her tank. She just never, ever, ever does. If you ever get in a car Robin's driven, the thing that you're going to hear right before you get in is like, hey, there's no gas. It's like, okay, awesome. So, all right, living dangerously.
I go till like I have like maybe 30 miles left.
Yeah, 30 miles is usually when I get in the car and get told, hey, it has no gas. So I call bullshit on that. You go until like the slash is below, or the gauge is actually below the slash on the E, where it's just like, oh no, you're driving on negative gasoline now, I guess. All right, we're going to get back into this story. I was on Riverview Drive, and I randomly got a call from a girl I dated in high school. I haven't seen her in like 2 years, and it sounded like she was drunk and wanted to call random people on her phone who she hadn't talked to in a while to see how they turned out. The call lasted under a minute because of how random it was, and because my phone was about to die. During the call, I turned off Riverview onto a side street. The next thing I know, I am surrounded by cornfields. I am completely baffled and have no idea where I am.
You're in Indiana.
All right, it sounds like it. I called my wife and told her I was lost And she told me to find a gas station because she knew I was running low, and then my phone died. After my phone died, I pulled over and got out of my car to look at the stars. I'm a huge constellation nerd, and I felt that if I found the Big Dipper, I would be able to navigate home. I will say, I
don't even know where the North Star is.
Yeah, like I can find the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, and that's about it. But I don't think I'd ever be able to navigate home using the stars. I will say, though, it really depends on your location, because if you're living in Michigan and it's rural Michigan, there's probably not a lot of light pollution, so you can see the stars. In Las Vegas, I'm pretty sure I can always navigate where I need to go if I can see the beam from the Luxor, because I'm like, that's the Strip. I know where I'm at.
Well, we were driving in from the opposite end from the north side of the 15 the other weekend, and it's such a different view of the city than when you come in from the south side.
It was also daytime. It was the first time I had made that drive in the daytime. So.
But that's like how you kind of can tell where you are, because it's like that big building or it's just it's so bright. I was wearing my sunglasses the other night driving. That's how bright the city is.
It's ridiculous. Never wear your sunglasses when you drive. It's not that bright out here.
I think it's bright.
You're a lunatic. I was going to say, some people are also really good at directions. Some people are atrocious. You can use the words north, east, south, and west, and they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And even if you give landmarks,
soggy waffles.
Even if you give landmarks, they're still lost. But okay, this person stopped, got out of their car, found the Big Dipper to navigate home. Well, I got out of my car and the stars were rearranged. I could not find the Big Dipper. That's weird. I think they teleported to the bottom of the earth. My sense of direction was completely out of whack. I got in my car and started to freak out. I was spooked big time. I just kept driving, and eventually I found a gas station. After filling up, I went inside and asked the cashier where I was because I had no idea. The cashier said I was in Schoolcraft, which is a small town 30 minutes south of where I started from. The cashier gave me directions to the highway, and I was able to get home in one piece. The most scariest part of the night is when I got home. I got out of my car and looked at the stars, and they were exactly where they were supposed to be. The Big Dipper shining in its place like it never left. This freaked me out because I have no explanation of what happened to me other than I glitched in the Matrix. To prove that I am not crazy...
That's mean.
It's just like, you can't prove that.
Well, okay. You could have done a thing while you were talking on the phone with that person where you just drive. You just drive and you talk and you don't.
Let's see how they prove that they're not crazy, because that's totally my theory too. It's like you got in and your brain's on cruise control, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you wind up taking a different road, and since all back roads look the same in that part of the Midwest, maybe you accidentally just drove south or something like that. So, and you could have been on the same road, just going the wrong way. Okay. To prove that I am not crazy, if I was to turn onto a side street heading off Riverview, it would have been Miles Street, which goes east. If I follow that, I would head into some small neighborhoods, eventually hitting Interstate 94, good old 94, heading east. I ended up in Schoolcraft, 30 minutes south of where I started. When I found the gas station, I had to drive north to get home. We are lucky enough to have a highway that heads north and south, and a highway that heads east and west. Also, I was not drunk or high because I am straight edge and have never done any of that stuff. I have no idea what happened. My only explanation is that I glitched in the Matrix that night, and it kicked me out 30 minutes away from home. It feels good to write this down and get it off my chest. Thanks for listening to my story. You guys are the very best.
Aw, thanks.
That rhymed in the end, and it's really nice of you. Much love, Brian.
Well, thank you, Brian.
I don't think you're crazy.
I don't think
first
you're
of
crazy.
All, at all.
It doesn't necessarily mean it was an actual glitch. Your brain may have glitched and totally had you, like Adam was saying, on cruise control. Because
Robin barely ever pays attention when she drives. Like, almost never. It's a miracle we're still alive.
You're so stupid.
I'm just kidding, obviously.
I have driven to work, or I have driven to school and vice versa when I'm supposed to be at the other place, because your brain kind of just sometimes just goes. And especially when I'm talking on the phone, sometimes I'll just start cleaning. I know Adam does that whenever he's on the phone with his friends. He just starts cleaning. And
I don't know if you all know this, but a lot of people pace when they're on the phone, like a long conversation, and they're talking to someone. And research states that the reason your body does that automatically, like you have the urge to pace, is because your brain is literally looking for the person you're talking to. Like subconsciously, even though you know consciously you're talking to them on the phone, obviously they're not next to you, your brain moves around because they're searching for that person. So it might be something where subconsciously, for whatever reason, you went the wrong direction. Here's the thing that I find most bizarre about this story is the stars were realigned. That's really odd. And I'd like to think that when you pulled over that there were trees blocking your view of all the stars and maybe you just couldn't locate the Big Dipper in your panic.
But even 30 minutes away from a place, the stars are
They're going to be all the same. So
yeah.
I'm thinking maybe your view was obscured or something like that, or maybe out of panic. And I'm just trying to rationalize this because the stars shifting and rearranging and then just being normal 30 minutes later is absolutely batshit crazy.
I mean, it could be a thing. Like, I know we've covered topics before where it's like you see into a different time period or a time, it could be something like that.
I covered that transported man who came over from like that castle in the Philippines or whatever and just wound up in Mexico and got like arrested and everyone's like, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
And just threw him in jail. But like, this is definitely weird. I do think...
Well, because it went with the car.
I do think of all the things that you could refer to as a glitch in the Matrix, this is the most appropriate. You know what I mean? Because this isn't a deja vu scenario like the glitch in the Matrix was during the first Matrix. This is something where it's like there's no explanation and there's really no, I don't know, term for I got lost, the stars were crazy, and then all of a sudden I realized I was not where I was supposed to be.
All right.
Maybe a time slip. I mean, I've read a lot of books on a lot of crazy shit, and it's not even like scientific theories, it's just sci-fi. And one of my favorite things that I've ever read is that time flows forward like a river, but there are obstacles in that river. And because of that, just like water that passes a rock in a river sometimes churns backwards, sometimes people get churned. And no one ever believes them when they actually wind up getting knocked out of place or out of time. So maybe that happened to you. Who knows? But
I like that.
I like that too. So thank you so much for sending that in. That is a real head scratcher. That's super fucking interesting. And if you have more Glitch in the Matrix stories, we definitely want to hear it. All right. So thank you again. All right. Pretty good one to start the show. I think I just blew our wad way too early, but hey, that happens sometimes. Happens to all of us podcast hosts. Let's look over into Stream Chat and see what you one of the folks had to say.
Gross. All right, I want to shout out to Captain Valdia Black, who subscribed for 12 months with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much.
Indeed.
And then to Glitch for subscribing for 19 months. And the message is, have y'all seen the new pins? Look at them and, or what? Look at them.
And 19 months. Let's go.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, I have 5 new pins coming out, and I'm very excited about them. Once the manufacturer gets back to me about a bunch of stuff, then I'll put them up for pre-order, and you guys can pre-order them. But it's the first ones that are going to have a back stamp, so they're going to have, like, my signature stamped on.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm very excited. And they're cute. I think they're really cute.
Also need to give a shout out to the Cursed Wolf 89 who gifted a sub over to Wintergirl 93.
Yeah, I just started talking about myself. Sorry.
I was just like, oh, there's a couple left. And Laura Ann 588 also redeemed a drink. And since she redeemed a drink, let's go ahead and look at what we're drinking tonight.
So I have like basic
Sake.
soju this time.
Oh, it's soju.
I have flavored ones in the fridge, but
collection begins.
Today's
again.
an important day. It's Inauguration Day, and I figured,
first female vice president ever in the history of the United States of America.
You should have a shot of this too. It's 20%.
Sure.
So.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So
20% alcohol is a lot.
Also,
how much is your beer?
It's like 5% of that. Also, I'm having a line of Kugels Berry Weiss. I love it. 4.7% alcohol by volume. Welcome back to Wednesdays, folks. I am so happy to be back on Wednesdays because the Monday, Tuesday thing was fucking killing me. It was so hard to do, and now that we're back on Wednesdays, on Tuesday, if we had stayed up all night to record the episode, we can actually just go to bed early or just relax. You know what I mean? It's not like work, Scaryish, nap, work, Scaryish. All of a sudden, it's 9 p.m. on Tuesday, and you've just spent like 36 hours of your life working. It is nice. Okay, so I am going to read some of the stream chat. Laura Ann was the first person in either chat, and they said, hello, before we even started. Second person was Cursed Wolf. Just swig on it. Glitch is also here. Chunkster, Danu Cakes, Kayla Ray Reads, Akbar over there in YouTube, Radio Man 33 as well, Ginseng Joe, Princess Buttface Kate, which is still one of my favorite names ever. I'm also just happy to see that some of you folks transitioned to Wednesdays with us because I know when we move the shows kind of affects people's schedules and stuff like that. It's not good.
No, it's good.
It smells like fucking vodka. It's like vodka light. That's what that is right there. It's not bad, though.
It's not bad.
It is. Let me clarify. It is not good, but it is not bad. I am beef trainer as well.
definitely booze.
The fucking intro fighters thing was not working before the show, and I apologize for that. I think I have figured out what was wrong, though, so it should work next time. Samantha over there on YouTube says, hey, Adam and Robin.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Beef Trans like, no battles tonight. Everyone's tossing out their hashtags for their teams, and I just feel like a fucking failure. Winter Girl 93 said, hey.
Apparently, Winter Girl it's their birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday.
We should all sing Winter Girl happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And I'll give you the rest throughout the show.
Okay. That's cool.
I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
I think that must be why Cursed Wolf sent over the gifted sub to them was for their
cute.
birthday, which
Nice.
is a very nice birthday gift. Because it's really like you're giving them something and you're giving us money too at the same time, which is like the best birthday gift you could ever give anyone.
I'm What's Ernest says that's a very dapper shirt, Adam.
Thank you.
His pants have penguins on them.
They're pajama pants. I don't wear real pants anymore. That's not true. I wore them the other day. Danu Cakes over there in Twitch says, I'm cooking currently, so I'll just be silent supporter while watching. No problem.
People are talking about ice cream. Winter Girl says, team probably no pants. Yeah, he has pants on. Crystal says, my new PC monitor came in. Ooh, which one did you get?
Nice, tell us about it.
Is it curved?
What's the refresh rate? Is it 1 millisecond? It is 1 millisecond, isn't it?
What is
You're
mine?
Crazy. It's not that high because yours is like
Mine is for graph.
super
like
high
graphics,
resolution, perfect, true to life colors and shit like that. I think it's 4 to be honest with you, but I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Yours is half a fucking house wide. Yours is, how wide is that? It's like 42 inches wide.
don't know,
It's
man.
fucking insane.
I forget. I can't believe Liz came in
I was
the
going
other
to say,
day and she was
Spooky
like,
Sis came over for the first time in a long time because of quarantine, COVID, whatever. And how did she react to
she
your
was
monitor?
like, holy fuck, your monitor's huge.
Yeah. Birthday present.
Yeah, it's nice.
They're
Okay.
pinging me for work. I forgot I got to mute that.
And it was helpful in doing the pin designs that I have coming out.
Was it?
Yeah, because the colors are so nice.
That's awesome. That's really nice to hear.
Okay. Let's see. Someone asked if we're glowing. I mean, I don't think so. My skin is greasy right now. It is so oily. Like my forehead, so shiny.
And I have C4 foundation on, so there's no way I'm glowing.
C4 foundation. That's the shade.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm letting them know what my shade is. What's wrong with that?
It's MAC foundation.
It's Mac attack, y'all.
MAC.
Oh my god.
The color C4.
I have very rosy
That's
cheeks otherwise.
That's
so.
that's my color, but
I have like no other YouTube chat. I think we lost all our YouTube viewers when we switched today.
Really?
So I sincerely don't have any other YouTube chat.
Oh, wow.
But I don't think we lost all our YouTube viewers.
All
I just
right.
think that some of them have not joined us or are busy tonight. There's 5 people over there on YouTube, so they're trickling in. No big deal. 240 hertz refresh. Holy shit. Curve 27-inch Samsung Odyssey. Pretty fucking good, dog.
Ginseng Joe says now we can play 4K Among Us. That's
Oh my
fucking
god.
funny.
I do actually do that when we stream.
Oh my god. Let's see. Talk about Bree. Scroll. Sorry. Ginseng says, I agree. Robin was bright. The first time I remember entering the valley, I thought it was so dang bright. Oh, agree with me, not my skin. Right. Yeah, Vegas is very bright. It's crazy. Way brighter than Phoenix at least is what they say.
It shines bright like a diamond. Dude, Cursed Wolf, me and you. Newegg, I don't know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I saw he put GPU. But yeah, they're going to start doing a lottery system on Newegg so that all the people who have been buying out all of the video cards don't get to do that anymore. So you're only going to be able to buy, I think 2 is going to be your limit, depending on which one it is. I think it's 1 for the 30 series and 2 for the 20 series.
If Disney does that for their merch, Newegg can do that for this sold out.
No shit, right? People are buying it so they can farm Bitcoin, which is, by the way, genius. And I would do it if I had a pile of money that I could just make a fucking Bitcoin farm with, but I don't. And I just want to put one in my computer. So people need to stop being greedy. That's all I'm saying.
Chunkster says, Robin, your shirt is so cute. Love the ruffles. Thank you. It was in the backstage section of Macy's, which is like their clearance stuff.
Looks good on you. That's all that matters.
Thanks.
Truth is, she makes it look good.
I have like 5 or 6 shirts that all look the same. They don't have ruffles, but they all have the little tie bows on them. And I just bought a whole bunch over Christmas of the same shirt, pretty much.
Different colors, same shirt. They all look
different
good on her.
colors, but they're all the same.
Everything looks good on her.
I don't know. I do this thing where I have a phase where I'm like, oh man, I'm into that right now. So I'll buy a whole bunch of the same thing.
And then all of a sudden her drawers won't close because she has so many shirts. Actually, those are hangers, though.
These are hangers, so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's not
Fuck
true.
You, bitch.
Go open and close the drawers on our dresser.
They open and close.
Lies. How many shirts did you have to get rid of to make that happen?
None.
This is lies. She like couldn't close her dresser drawers for the longest time because she had so many shirts coming in from all the loot boxes that she had ordered.
Yeah,
it was insanity.
Well, those got donated years ago.
Okay, so they were donated. There we go. Okay, and it can't be like years ago. We've only been in this house for like 4 years, 4.5 years.
That's years, you stupid bitch.
You're a stupid bitch. Fuck you.
God.
We let out laundry baskets when we first moved in here because we didn't have a dresser yet. So
okay. I'm Internet says we'll be adding friends on my Switch tonight. Oh man, I really want to play Fall Guys. Okay.
She does.
I really, really, really want to play Fall Guys.
Is it on your PC, dog?
It's still not on Switch, and it's driving me nuts. I want to play it on Switch. I want to play it in bed.
Just get it on both. Get it on your PC first. Get good at it. And then get it like you did for Among Us. And then get it on your Switch when it comes out.
That's true. Chunkster says, is that soju I see? Why, yes, it is. Chunkster said, the classic. I remember when I had my first soju shot. That is my first basic, no flavor one. And legitimately, it is like...
It's like vodka light.
Yep.
Isn't it like just rice alcohol?
Yep.
Yeah, distilled from rice.
Yeah. Glitch also redeemed a drink, so yeah, I have to take another drink. Did you?
I mean, I've just been drinking my beer because I like my beer.
Oh, gotcha. I don't necessarily like this. I have 2 flavors in the fridge, though. I have strawberry, and then I have, like, the yogurt, like, Yakult flavor one. And
Yakult?
it's that yogurt stuff, that yogurt, little tiny yogurt drink.
It just sounds like a hipster millennial cult. Yo.
Have you ever seen that show? It was on the CW. I think it was called Cult. That one was actually pretty good.
I think I have. Shout out to 52DZ who just resubscribed using their own money for the 29th month in a row. This Sona says, hey, Chooms. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
I'm pretty sure we've been streaming for 29 months.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure they have subscribed to us every single month because they're a wonderful human being. They've subscribed to us 29 months in a row. That shit is nuts, y'all.
This is not something I'll be drinking throughout the show.
You could have gotten yourself a different drink.
I'm going to be drinking it when y'all redeem a drink, because that's legitimately like taking a regular shot.
Do you want to share my beer?
Will you take drinks of this then?
I'll take some swigs of that every now and then.
Okay, why don't you do that?
I'm just trying to be nice to you, and you're trying to punish me, so I don't understand how this trade works. I'm about to take it off the table. There you go. Wash that shit out of your mouth. All right, so I have no YouTube chat, so I'm just going to be stealing Twitch chat.
Oh, cool. Why don't you do that?
Laura Ann says, love the bickering. Good. Happens all the time.
You don't even know.
She's a nagger. Robin likes to nag, and I like to defend myself, which equates to tons and tons and tons of bickering.
Okay. Laura Ann says, I love penguins. I don't even remember where you got those pants. Did I get them for you?
I've never bought myself a pair of pajama pants. Okay. They've always been given to me for Christmas. I don't think I've ever gotten a pair of pajama pants for my birthday, so it's got to be Christmas time.
Let's see. Ginseng says, I don't even think my computer runs games past 144 hertz. That's cray. I don't even know what mine is, man.
I mean, you have a 1080 in there, so it might do it, but it'll probably bog it a little bit. I want to buy myself a new video card with a new series and then give Robin my 2080. And then we'll both just shred people
SLI.
on Modern Warfare. No, you can't SLI 2 cards that aren't identical.
Lame.
That's what SLI is. And I can't find another 2080.
It's pretty sly.
So I hate you so much. I mean, it would be about the same price to buy a 2080 and SLI them together, but they would just barely outperform a single 3080. So I don't know why we're talking about this. We still have 3 stories to go. I'm pretty sure we're caught up, so I'm going to go ahead and say we should move on to our next one.
Chunkster says, roll them, not fold them. Fits better in the drawer. We did like the whole Marie Kondo thing, so they're all like
folded so they stand up
folded,
straight.
Yeah. So
It sparks joy.
It does spark joy.
She just had so many. It was so many. She would get like 3 or 4 new T-shirts every month.
Chunkster says, or not says, but Chunkster redeemed a drink. So we got to do that first. Here's your thing.
I'm just going to go grab my beer. Here, let's trade. You can drink mine, and I'll drink the soju for this one. It's not good. I'm going to take a swig to get that out of my mouth.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
I see Winter Girl saying, Their laptop crashed. Windows 10 sucks. LOL. And I've only had it for 5 months. That's terrible. I'm one of the fortunate souls, knock on wood, who has not had any issues with Windows 10. So hopefully that continues. Chunkster's having White Claw tonight. So Chunkster's getting white girl wasted tonight. Fun stuff. All right, I'm going to mark this so you can do the transition.
Alrighty. So I'm going to get into my next story. It is one of the ones that we got sent through Instagram, right? Okay.
I don't know why you're asking me, dog.
Okay. Well, you sent it to me. But it is from Dark Lord of Cats, who I'm pretty sure that is their Instagram handle. Okay. So
I think that's their birth name, actually. That's what's on their birth certificate. It's Dark Lord of Cats.
I'm going to name my kids that now. Okay. My 2 UFOs. It
What's
must
the
be
subject?
stories.
Is it just
There
a
is
story
no
from
subject.
Instagram?
It's just a story from Instagram.
Oh, okay.
There's no subject. So, it says my 2 UFOs, but what I'm assuming means is the 2. Oh, maybe they saw UFOs. That's what these
2
two
UFO
stories.
sightings?
Maybe.
What did you think they owned 2 UFOs? Like, where was your head going aside from that?
By UFOs, they meant stories. My 2 UFOs, and then had 2 stories. So I assume they just meant 2 stories. But
2 stories about seeing UFOs.
Yes.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. So the first one is short and sweet. I was probably like 14 or 15 working on the garden with my brother. I'm not into aliens, but my older brother super is. Well, as the sun's setting over our 880-acre farm.
Holy shit.
That's a fuck ton of farm.
That's huge.
Just to illustrate, there is nothing around but trees and bees. Cute. I look at the horizon and then see what looks like a diamond-shaped object. Wait. I look at the horizon and see what looks like a diamond-shaped object dart over the tree line. I've said nothing to anyone about this because, well, it was only me, and really, why me when I'm super into ghosts, not dumb aliens?
Wow. It's like, it's not the fandom you were searching for, so you reject this.
Sometimes when I was growing up, I would look out of the car window when my parents were driving, at night, and you just see the stuff whizzing by. I would always keep an eye out and see if I saw any lights move weird or like, how there's antenna towers and stuff like that with like the red lights and stuff on them. I was always like, what is that?
Wow.
I don't know. I find it very fascinating. Okay. The second story goes, one clear night in fall, my BFF Schmo are driving from my house in KCK to the bar district in KCMO. I think
KC is probably Kansas City.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
So Kansas City, Kansas to Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Probably like list those things for people who aren't from Kansas City, because that's definitely not like parlance we use outside of there.
Yeah. As we turn out of my little housing community onto the main road, I pull over and stop, and we both lock eyes. Then we look back to the southwest. Do you see that? We confirm with each other that we see an odd shape in the trees with lights on it. We zigzag through the city, always keeping our focus fixed on the odd object in the sky until we arrive within one city block of the object that we've been hunting. Granted, the chase was made easy when we realized our UFO was actually the KU Medical Center. Okay. So the whole time they're like, it's an alien. We got to get to it. It's an actual medical center. I'm sure it has like antennas and
yeah, I was
stuff.
going to say, I'm confused how a medical center could look like a UFO.
Don't they have like stuff on the top for helicopters landing on it and stuff like that?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Of course, we promised to never tell anyone ever, but I was the one driving, so I'm the biggest dum-dum here. So I'll confess. If you want to share, feel free. It's my only shame.
Why did you just someone's email?
Sorry. No, I was trying to see if I had to like skip stuff or if it was like stuff they didn't want read. You know what I mean? Do you ever do that? You just scan and see?
I figure my mom would take it out, so I'll just read it, and then if I realize they didn't want it said, I delete it out of the actual episode.
Okay, so it's my only shame. Wish I could blame drugs or booze, but nope to both. To be fair, Letterkenny gift here. This is like an 8-minute drive away. So they drove 8 minutes to try and find this alien spaceship. I think that's funny. I would do the same thing though, where I was like, that looks weird. We should go to it.
I think it's always fun when people can admit like, so I was wrong. I did this thing because I was scared, and it turns out it was not what I thought it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Right on. So thank you so much for sending that in. I would definitely like to hear more stories about folks that thought they saw a UFO and it turns out they weren't right. Or I would really like to hear stories about you thought you saw a UFO and you were 100% confirmed right, because I would just love to know if aliens actually exist. So either way, those were good.
I think aliens are terrifying, but I do admit to being interested in seeing weird lights and stuff like that in the sky.
I do think aliens are real, and I think they listen to the show. So shout out to you. Thank you for not invading yet. All right.
What the fuck?
I'm just worried about it. That's all. Thank you so much one more time for sending in that email. All right, let's look over to Stream Chat, see what you folks had to say, and then we'll take our fun ad break, because this is the halfway point of the show. Shout out to Emma, who is over there on YouTube, says, hello, Cat Beatrix and I want to say hi. Hello to you.
Hello
to Cat Beatrix. Emma says, we know it's been a long while, but we hope you two are doing well.
I hope school's doing all right.
We're doing okay.
We know school just got back in session, so hopefully everybody does well.
Fingers crossed.
They don't do the semesters like we do. I
have no idea.
I think they have like whole huge chunks of school, and it's not like us where it's like a couple months here, a couple months there, whatever.
Half a year.
Yeah. Sorry.
Gross. Soju's really kicking in on her.
That's the beer. That's the carbonation.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you're taking swigs of my beer. Shout out to Scaryish, who resubscribed using Prime Gaming for the 19th month. And shout out to Cat Beatrix,
Woo!
Who resubscribed using Prime Gaming for the 19th month. And Robin read the message. It does say hi.
I had my first session of my differential equations class today. And I'm super thankful that all the exams and the quizzes are open book. And you don't have to turn in your homework.
I was very happy to hear that all these things are going to be open book.
Oh, my sweet G's. Because, oh, God, I don't know how I would handle that.
Times are getting expensive, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, my God. School is expensive. This is my second to last huge semester because I still have to take classes in the summer. But this will be my last big semester full of lots of classes. It's going to be great. I can't wait to be done.
Fingers crossed everything goes well.
I can't wait to have a degree. Just, finally have my degree. It's
going to be awesome.
Yep.
All right. So before we move on, I do want to go ahead and move us into our 60-second ad break. Before I do that, I guess I should just do the Manscaped thing really fast. So before we move on, go ahead and head over to manscaped.com. Yes, this is an ad. And use code SCARISH, all caps, at checkout for 20% off and free shipping.
Free shipping.
They have lots of stuff. I've been using these things for years. I did just get sent out I always forget the name of it. Weed Whacker.
Weed Whacker.
Which is a nose trimmer. It works very well. I very much appreciate having it. And it's compatible with the charging dock that comes with the lawnmower, which is the sensitive skin trimmer, which you can use on your balls or other places or pets if you need to.
I've used it on Adam's face. Not the same one for his balls.
Yeah, it's not the one that I use on my balls. It was the newer one that's over here that we use to display it sometimes. I keep it over here now because I just don't want huge chunks taken out of my beard. So, yeah, it's good stuff.
It's ready for another chunk.
That's why it's going to stay over here. So, but yeah, head over to manscaped.com. If there's anything there you like and you'd like to pick up, use code SCARISH at checkout for 20% off and free shipping. So, all right, we're going to move into the other commercials. All right, meow. But some of you didn't get them. Some of you are watching on YouTube, and some of you just don't get ads over there on Twitch for whatever reason. You're blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. I knew you were going to say that.
It is so hot in here. The sleeves are coming up.
It is very hot in here.
Holy shit.
Right? It is hot in here.
Yeah, I am dying.
Imagine when the summer starts.
It's going to be so...
Oh, well, we're going to have the air conditioner on.
That's true. But it's going to be unbearable. It's going to be so bad.
What if it's like Game of Thrones, where it's like you have a long winter, and so the summer is the worst? Or no, wait, it's the opposite. Long summer.
You just have long seasons.
Yeah.
If you have a long one season, you're going to have a long different season. Oh, you got an ad for The Office. That show's so good.
It's now on Hulu, I think, or Peacock. That's what it's on now.
It makes you want to see your Peacock.
We need to finish that show.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we should have finished it before it left Netflix.
Yeah. But we have Peacock, so it's fine.
Do we?
Yeah.
You say that like I'm supposed to know.
Remember that one time you got an email that was like, someone logged into Peacock
yeah, when
whatever.
she hacked my mainframe.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
She was the glitch in your matrix.
I almost said that, and I was like, that joke's too lame. I'm not going to say it. That's funny. What else? There was something else I was going to mention. Okay, we have more chat on YouTube. I'll let Robin do her Twitch chat while I roll my sleeves really fast.
People are talking about upgrading GPUs. I'm Western says, how much would I need to save to put together a decent gaming PC? If you buy parts on Black Friday, you could get a pretty decent one for $1,800. That's with like really nice
that's
stuff.
Top
though.
of the line
That's
shit.
like really, really nice.
That's top
stuff.
of the line. If you're just looking
Yeah.
for something that's like middle of the road, but it'll run what's out right now.
1K. You can
Well,
do
yeah,
it in
you
1K.
can pull it off for
Easy.
$1,000.
Yeah.
The thing you need to be most careful about if you're trying to go for like good enough is your power supply, because you're going to spend most of your money on your processor and on your GPU, and those both are going to suck up a ton of power. And if you're trying to save money and you save too much money in your power supply, your computer won't turn on.
You got to think about the parts though that you're going to want to upgrade, because you don't want to get like a motherboard that you're not going to be able to put.
Yeah, anything that's integrated is cheaper, but it also sucks.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to upgrade it. Like, I could upgrade this thing right now by just getting a new GPU, because I can swap parts out. Some people get stuff that's like integrated video card, and that means like you'll have to get a new motherboard, which means a new processor and a new GPU if you ever want to upgrade any of those parts. So don't get integrated.
Yeah.
Integrated sucks. Integrated sounds okay, because like who wants to buy a sound card separately?
Also, I would definitely splurge on the motherboard too.
Splurge all over it.
No, you don't want to get like a cheap ass one, and it's just not going to hold up in the long run, you know?
I would splurge where I would save my splurge. It's for your GPU. Your GPU will make all the difference.
But you can always upgrade it.
If it's specifically for gaming, that's where I would go. Or maybe a processor. A lot of games don't really run too much off of your processor. Oddly enough, a game like Modern Warfare is very CPU intensive, which is very odd. But yeah, it just depends on what you're looking to play. But I'd say a 1K. You can get away with it for $1,000. Also on Newegg and a lot of other sites now around Black Friday.
Group things together for you.
Yeah, you can buy a pre-made rig that's all these pieces put together that get sent to you, and you can get them pretty cheap, almost as cheap as you can build it yourself.
Black Friday is a really good time to buy computer parts.
It is, absolutely.
I think for the monitor we bought that on like Cyber Monday or something, right?
Yeah. That thing was like $300 off.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Which tells you how fucking expensive it is. The monitor was $300 off.
Yeah, it was definitely. We wouldn't have bought it if it weren't on sale.
I would have bought it for her. I would have killed someone for it. It's your birthday. It needs to be special.
I was looking at a laser engraver today, and it was like $600. I was like,
I just wish we wouldn't have kickstarted the one that never showed up.
Yeah. That's how I feel right now.
It's brutal.
Because
I really want something, but I don't know what I would use it for. If I was more into like miniatures and stuff like that.
Well, see, with the laser engraver, I would fucking engrave everything. I would laser engrave fucking everything, and like you can cut out wood too.
Yeah,
so
that's
you can
pretty awesome.
do wood. You could actually create buildable sets, you know, with wood, whatever. Wood. But I think laser engravers are cool. I would literally fucking engrave everything. Like my printer, I would engrave that. Like
how would you engrave a laser engraver? You'd need a second laser engraver.
God, I know.
A way bigger one too.
Well, okay, so the one I was looking at was like this handheld laser engraver, so that you can just put it on stuff. It had like a little
I've heard of those.
funnel, and then you just stick it on stuff and it engraves whatever. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I was like, so tempting.
So you just need 2 of those. No big deal.
Yeah, just to engrave each other.
All right, I'm going to read my YouTube chat because I actually have some now. Emma says, I just started school. Emma says, Cat Beatrix is on the quarter system. I thought that Cat Beatrix is on the quarter system. I didn't want to say it, though. And I'm on the semester system. Marie says, oh my god, yay, I finally catch a live show. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. It's a lot of bullshit on a live show that doesn't go into the actual episodes.
Yeah.
Mainly us talking to you and us talking to each other about stuff that has nothing to do with Scaryish.
Stupid laser
So we hope you still watch it.
Kayla Ray Reed says, I'm wrapped in a blanket eating popcorn for dinner. Hashtag hot girl shit.
That's hashtag doing hot girl shit. That's awesome. Emma says, differential equations is hard. I'm glad you've got it open book. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just this first class. And he was saying the first chapter is only going to be first order derivatives. And I'm like, that's all I can do, buddy. So
you better teach.
So, well, no, because in Calc 3, they have you go over partial derivatives and stuff like that and having to do it multiple times. But I hated that class, and I passed with a C because that's all you fucking need.
C's get degrees, dog.
So I don't know how I'm going to do with this class, but open book is...
The closer you get to graduating, the more you realize C's get degrees. Just saying. Two's Cat says...
Right now, D minuses get degrees.
Wow.
You know
that's
why?
So crazy
because COVID.
Two's Cat says it gets to like 108 here. I think we hit almost 120 multiple times last year.
Last summer, it was so hot.
And we also haven't really had a winter to speak of. We had a couple cold days.
But mostly it sticks around 60.
Yeah.
So
this is the mildest winter I've had since I've moved here.
It's not at all cold. And I bought my warmest coat I've ever owned.
You did.
And it's been the warmest freaking summer since I've lived here. Winter. Fuck me.
It was also like the warmest summer, though, so you weren't wrong. It was,
yeah. But I didn't actually have to go outside a lot this past summer because COVID. Normally, I have to actually walk around at school and it burns. But like this past summer, it was like I didn't have to go outside. It was great. Think of the bright side. You got to think of the bright side of everything, right? Jesus.
We're going to call you Mr. Brightside.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Ginseng says, on my way home from work today, I saw this really weird and bright blue light in the sky. Winter Girl says, yesterday was National Popcorn Day.
It was. My mom told me that when I woke up, and I did not have
popcorn yesterday. We should have. I was looking at the popcorn bag yesterday, too. I should have just eaten it.
Emma says, Robin is right. I don't know what about, but she's always right.
I don't know. Ginseng says, I thought it was an alien at first because it wouldn't move whatsoever, but then the outline of a slow jet appeared. I love seeing, because we do live near an Air Force base, I love seeing all the jets flying out. It's pretty cool.
They're loud, too. It's cool hearing it. If you don't mind that sort of stuff.
I Once says, I saw a military helicopter fly over our house today. It was the type used for troop transport, long with a propeller over the front and the back of it.
Nice. Emma says, true, I'm on my last semester of undergrad and C's get degrees. It's what's getting me through. The funniest thing is I did C's get degrees for like my sophomore and junior year. And then my senior year, I was like all A's. I don't want anything but an A. And I went to every single class and I was super committed. And I was like, man, imagine what my GPA would have looked like had I fucking done this the whole time.
So my transcript looks like this. All A's, periodic B. There was a semester where it was like all withdrew. That was when you were living in Arizona.
Yep.
And then it's like A's and then math has a D or an F. And then, so it's like all my classes are great except for math. And then I had to retake it. And so you see math retaken a couple times, Calc 1 retaken a couple times. And then now that I'm towards the end of my, college career, it went like a couple C's here and there, in there towards getting to where I am now. And now I have all good grades. And last semester, I got a D- I got a D in a class. And because of COVID, they've made it so it's a pass or fail. So I passed. So technically, I have like all A's right now.
Killing it.
Then, so towards the end of all my schooling, it's all good grades again. And instead of all the fails and all the stuff I had in between, oh my God, I can't wait to be done. I'm just so excited.
I can't wait for her to be done.
All right.
Very excited.
Dana Cake says, Dana, I'm back in chat eating and vibing with the spooks.
Nice.
Winter Girl says, cats are aliens, 100. Sorry.
You're good.
Winter Girl says, good luck, Robin. And Cat Beatrix says, you got this, Robin. Thank you. I can't wait to be done. And then we'll be done with Scaryish, JK, LOL.
What?
Once
so much more time for
I know.
Scaryish.
I was going to say, I'll have so much more time. No homework. I'll just get to focus on making more merch, making more content. It'll be great. I
gotta say, Chunkster posted one of the funniest things that we've seen on Twitter, or I've seen on Twitter, to our official Twitter account. Because Robin posted that she's looking... Actually, it wasn't even our official Twitter account. It was our personal Twitter.
It was just our personal Twitter.
Robin posted she's looking for new dating sim games.
Because I
romantic dating sim games.
Yeah, I love... I love Mystic Messenger. That's one of my favorite things. So I was like, I need a game to move on from Mystic Messenger. And Chunkster's just like...
Is the Adam Diaz not romantic enough for you? So I posted the meme of Will Smith when he listened to Jada Pinkett Smith talk about how she cheated on him. Where he's just like looking like he's going to cry and maybe murder her at the same time.
Winter Girl says Texas summers suck. Not stuck. Choose Cat says, it gets like 108 here in California. California has it very mild. They're very lucky, I think. It gets so hot in places like Arizona and Vegas, like Nevada and Texas. Texas gets really hot. Louisiana gets humid and hot. Oh my God. Humidity is the worst.
Oh my God.
Like when we were in...
oh my God. I thought of something fun we can do.
What?
Do you want to listen to this voicemail on the air?
Do you?
I kind of do.
What if he says like...
I got a good feeling about it.
Oh my God.
If it's bad though, okay, we'll delete it if it's bad.
Okay.
So here's the deal. I have a friend who
applied... What if he says lots of personal information?
Right. It's not long. It's like 13 seconds.
Okay.
There's only so much. He can't be like, my friend applied for a job and I don't know if he got it, and I think he might have. So it's not like he's going to yell like, I got it and 9/11 was an inside job. It's not going to be controversial or anything, but
Okay. Dana Cakes says, I subscribe but forgot to share. Oops, but woohoo. Appreciate you both. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody who subscribes and donates and spends time here, thank you so much, because we really couldn't do it without you. You have no idea how much.
All wonderful human beings.
You have no idea how much just subscribing, and it's like $5, right, to subscribe. It helps us so effing much. Or like bits, or we have a PayPal donate link down at the bottom too of our Twitch.
Just straight up donations.
And just straight up donations, you can do that too, and it helps us so much. Buying merch helps us so much. You guys just help us survive.
It's very true. Okay, my friend applied. I recused myself from any of his interviews because I'm too emotionally connected to this, so let's see. This could not be about the job at all, but I think it might be, so let's do it.
Adam Diaz, you sexy motherfucker. I start on the 16th. Okay, love you, bye.
Yes! Oh, I knew it.
What?
He says he starts on the 16th.
Oh my god.
That was fucking awesome. Man, I'm so glad we did that live. Oh, man.
I can't believe he's like, you sexy motherfucker. So dumb.
I'm so happy for him. So, okay, cool. That's awesome. Ralph is over in the YouTube and he says, Boogaboo, I'm here to watch you. Adam looking like a sexy lumberjack. Thank you so much. It is too thick. My beard, my neck grows in a lot faster than everything else, so I get this Abe Lincoln look really quick. And it's really thick. It's way thicker than the rest of my face. So, although 911 girl did tag me in something suggesting I do it, and it's the
monkey
beard? Tail beard.
Oh my god.
Just go straight down and then over and then
it
up.
Curls around.
And it curls around.
Oh, don't do it.
And I could really pull it off.
No.
One of these days, here's what I'm going to promise. Here's what I'll say. If we have a really good donation night and someone at the end of the donation night is like the stream boss and says you got to do the monkey tail beard for one show, then I do it. I'm not going to say to do it tonight because it's already the middle of the show. But if I have a goal up there one of these weeks and it's a monkey tail goal, monkey tail beard goal, yeah, let's make this happen, folks.
People are talking about computer talk and motherboards and what is Cyber Chase? Someone said I'm singing the Cyber Chase theme song. Don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Ginseng Joe says my monitor costs nearly $430 after taxes. I think it's important to spend good money on a monitor.
Oh my God. L. Gatesman 1985 says, Adam, I will make that goal happen. Robin's gonna be pissed. Ralph says 407 years all over me, Adam. Heart face.
Ginseng Joe says Minecraft is a CPU intensive game. That's fucking funny. The Crystal says posted the new monitor on Discord. Lots of computer talk, lots of stuff. Ginseng says I failed Calc 3. Dude, I failed it. I only failed it once, but I retook it and passed it. But Calc 1 I had to take 3 times. I don't know why, but I did.
It was just I think it was the teaching method. Just was not clicking. I remember it was very difficult for everyone in that class. I'm so happy my friend got that job. It's gonna be awesome to work together again.
Two's Cat said they don't check your GPA in job interviews 100%.
Some people put it on their resume, and every time I see it, I'm like, nerd alert.
The only thing that I would want is to get the cum laudes, on my degree.
Magna cum laude.
There's 3, so you can get magna, summa, and just.
I was nowhere near any of them, so.
Right now I have a 3.0. I need a 3.2 to get the basic one.
Right.
So I'm like.
I think I actually finished with a 3.0, so I guess I was near one of them.
I really, really, really want to get there.
What I wanted, it's actually over there, is my degree from Purdue to just be fucking done. It's the nicest thing when you have that nightmare where you're going to a class and you can't remember where your locker is, and you're like, have I been in this class all semester? I might be failing it. I don't remember anything about it. And you wake up and you can be like, I don't have to do that shit anymore. It's so relaxing, so. It's totally worth it.
I'm Beef Trainer says, calculus. I like derivatives as long as there's no trig functions or e to the x junk. E to the x stuff is easy because it's just you take whatever's up there and put it to the front, and then it still stays e to the x. It's really weird when you do derivatives, but trig I actually kind of like because I learned all the tricks with my hands.
It's funny.
My hands.
Jazz hands. Ralph says, I never graduated high school and I'm doing just fine. LOL. #truth.
very true. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Or like trade schools.
You're also one of the smartest people that I know, and it's shocking that you never graduated high school. But there's actually a lot of people I know that are really smart that never graduated high school.
You don't necessarily have to graduate high school or college or anything. You can go to a trade school and still have a really good job. You could just work and get experience and just be a smart, clever, good person.
Unless it's one of the stupid things where it's like entry-level position, need 4 years of experience. Yes. Go fuck yourself, job hirer. Go fuck yourself.
That is the worst.
That shit started when the recession hit. When the recession hit and like unemployment was at like that all-time high back like when I graduated and I got out in the working world. Go ahead. No. You keep trying to jump in there and stop me from talking.
I just want to keep going.
It's fine.
Go. What were you saying?
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right, bye. Winter Girl says, Robin, what are you going to college for? Civil engineering. So I'm almost done. Ginseng Joe says, Calc 1 was fun. Calc 2 was torture. Calc 3 was a blessing in disguise.
Harvey Jackson says 420 bars ago, and then later on says 16, rather.
I'm West Virginia says, dirty joke of the week. Why did Frosty the Snowman have a big smile?
Did he get visited by the snowblower?
Something like that,
yeah. It's always snowblower.
Okay. I've never heard that joke before.
The punchline to Frosty the Snowman dirty jokes is always snowman blowjob. That's what I have learned.
ASB Bunny says, just had to say goodbye to one of my foster babies. Oh, I'm sorry. It's sad to have to let them go. I would be a failure as a foster parent. Lady
she would keep every pet.
M says, y'all should see my daughter's kitten right now. She's spazzing the F out so bad. I love kittens. I love cats. I wish I could hug all the cats.
Isn't it weird that we give cats catnip? It's basically like if aliens showed up and they kept humans as pets, and they're like, no, my human is the funniest. Give him a bunch of cocaine. It'll be hilarious. And we just give this shit to cats, and it's like, look at how crazy they get. It's like they're on drugs.
Everyone agrees that was the best voicemail, and it was good.
I want to listen to it again. It's so awesome.
Two's Cat says, I have 3 degrees, and I'm dumb as hell, and I have ADHD. Oh my god. Winter Girl says, I'm autistic and ADHD. I don't think I'm that smart either. I'm sure you're fine. Let's see. I'm Beef Train says, Robin, the calc teacher I had for calc never properly explained the E to X derivative and antiderivative. That's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, it is, dude.
It's teachers. That's the problem.
I was just about to say that most people's problem with learning things has nothing to do with them. It has to do with how they're being taught or who is teaching them.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yep. And especially now with the e-classes, internet classes, it's a million times harder to learn. I don't know how people do it.
I had a teacher who was like intent on me failing. And I was just like, your tests, he gives us a study sheet. And then he would grade the study sheet. And I would never do it. Because I was like, this is fucking dumb. And then I found out later in the year when I wasn't getting a good grade, like, the test is identical to the study sheet. The numbers are just switched up. It's not even like it would be A, B, C, D. It would always be multiple choice. And he wouldn't even switch the letters in front of these things. He would just rearrange the questions. So I just memorized other people's study sheets. He'd be like, how is it you never turn a study sheet, but you get an A+ on every test? And I was like, I'm not even learning this stuff. I'm just memorizing it. I literally study for 60 minutes, like in my study hall before class, and I get an A+ on the test. And I told him, like, my goal is to get a C- in this class because it's an honors class. And if I get a D+, it's a D+, and I get kicked out. If I get a C-, my GPA counts as a B-, and I stay in the honors program. And that's all I gave a shit about. And he was the worst fucking teacher, and he made me hate biology. He made me hate it. And it's like, when you ruin a subject for a kid that's like gifted or talented or even just trying to be smart, you're a fucking asshole, and you need to find a different line of work. That's all I have to say about that.
ASB Bunny says, you can drink catnip too. Well, did not know
that. Get the fuck
out
of here.
If you can bake with weed, you can probably do a whole bunch of stuff with catnip.
It's like cat weed, but it has the effects of cat cocaine.
Two's Cat says, pro tip, if you have a small program in college, they have no choice but to pass you. That's fucking hilarious.
That is like really true.
When you say you didn't have a little note sheet or whatever for that class, my physics class, my physics 2 class or whatever that I took, I didn't have remember that final that I was like, I'm not passing, fuck it, I'm not gonna make a note sheet, whatever. And then I went to class that day to take my final. He's like, I've never seen you in here before. I'm like, motherfucker. I had dyed my hair, and so I'm like, I've been in every single class, you stupid bitch. And I didn't have a note card. I don't know how I passed. It was a goddamn miracle.
You had the information trapped in your brain.
No, I did. I swear I only filled out like 2 questions.
I have only had one test that I took where I'm like, I don't think I did that well on a certain section. And it was my college entrance exam for Purdue. And I got to the math section and I was like, I know a lot of this, but then they're like getting into some advanced calculus shit. And I was like, I don't know advanced calc. I didn't even take pre-calc in high school because it was like the honors math program, which I was never invited into because the teachers didn't like me because they didn't like my brother 4 years prior to that, even though I held an A+ in math my entire fucking high school career. Man, this is digging up a lot of fucking things.
Yeah. I'm Beef Trainer says, Calc 2 is all online. We'll gladly take a calc class with that instructor again in a heartbeat. You're much braver than I. Choose Cat says, about small programs in college and how you could do everything and they'll just still pass you. I'm Beef Trainer says, if you brew catnip in a tea and drink it, it'll help settle your tummy.
Interesting.
Tummy upsets, and it has the calming effect for humans.
I just want to finish what I was saying, though. Took the Purdue placement test, got to a bunch of questions, and it was math, so it was multiple choice. So I was like, I'll just plug in these answers into the formulas because I'm not fucking stupid. And so I fucking aced the math portion, so I tested into Calculus 2, and I had never taken pre-calc or Calc 1. So I got there, I was like, I am fucked. Like, I am so out of my league. And it was terrifying, and that's the end of my story.
Lunabin says, Adam seems to have a lot of school-related trauma.
I do.
Oh my gosh. Beast Nerd says, pro tip, join the military, and every job interviewer will look at your service like a 4-year degree. That is smart.
It is.
It is very smart.
SMRT.
Oh my god. All right, your turn.
It is my turn, isn't it? Let me set down my beer. Delicious. Okay. Let me mark it. Welcome back from the ads. We hope you like that. Here comes a story, and this is not a pre-recorded message. I'm just talking like a boner right now.
You are a boner.
All right, I hate your face. I'm going to move on into the third story of the show. This one is from Amber, and the subject is, you may read this on the pod.
Thanks.
Interesting. Sounds exciting. Starts out like this. Hello, spooky friends.
Hello.
Hello, and all of you yell hello as well. I'm back with a couple of quick, short stories. Neither are very paranormal, but creepy enough to scare me. And you said you wanted more stories, so here they are. Also, if anyone out there has sent us a story and hasn't sent us your follow-up yet, stop listening right now, type up your story, send it, and then come back and hit play again.
Isn't there a song that's like, stop, collaborate, and listen? Those are the words to that song.
That's it. Nailed it.
Sorry.
Written about this exact scenario. So this continues. The first happened a minute before I wrote this. I was jamming out in my room to Bohemian Rhapsody, as you do, when I thought I saw a shadow figure go into the room next to mine. I believe it was just my crazy hair getting in the way, but it was enough to scare me, so I went to turn on a light to feel safer. So were you jamming out to Bohemian Rhapsody in the dark? Because that is hardcore.
Hardcore.
You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore. I walk out of my room and went to turn on the stairway light, but as I did, it began to flicker very quickly without stopping. I turned it back off and went back into my room to continue listening to my music, feeling less safe than before. This wasn't too surprising because recently out of nowhere, that light had begun flickering when we turn it on sometimes. So nothing paranormal, just very creepy at times. That is super fucking creepy. My final story happened several years ago, all the way back in grade school. We took a field trip to a cave, and it was pretty fun for the most part. I went to a cave one time in Kentucky, and they tell you to turn out all your lights when you get super deep down. They're like, not a lot of human beings get to experience true darkness, so everyone turn off their lights right now. And we turned off our lights, and it was pure black. It's like having your eyes closed with your eyes open. It was crazy. And someone ripped the loudest fucking fart I have ever heard, and everyone just died laughing. It was genius, and I wish it would have been me.
I have been in a soundproof room before, where it's just that's where sound goes to die. That was kind of scary because
I like the prank of telling someone they're in a soundproof booth and it's not soundproof. Like that was on Tool Time. What the hell? Tool Time, which is the show within Home Improvement. They do it to Al Borland. It's so so fucking funny.
At school there is a soundproof room, and they took a bunch of kids in there. I say kids, but we're all freaking 30, right? And we were standing there, and they try to talk, but everything dies at the end. There's no echo. There's no stretching out of any sounds. It was crazy and absolutely terrifying. It's really disconcerting because once everybody stops talking, there's nothing.
Right.
And it is so fracking creepy.
Once everyone stops and they collaborate, they try and listen, but they can't hear anything. All right, let's keep going. They're at the end of the tour, and it all went wrong. Our tour guide was giving us facts about the miners who worked here and told us about how dark it would get down in the cave.
No.
It always happens.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be here. That's why I said my story. To demonstrate the darkness, they turned off all the lights in the section of the cave that we were in at that time. Now, at this point in time, I was frightened of the dark, terrified of the dark, so I clung to my teacher as I began to cry in the pitch blackness. To make matters worse, a bunch of guys began to kick around the dirt and stones, and it sounded as though there were things coming at me. Wow. Anyway, those are my non-paranormal scary stories. Hope you enjoy them. It is not nice to prey on someone's phobias. Just going to put that out there.
I feel like going into someplace dark like that is just immediately your senses are heightened and you're just...
Yeah. You're on edge.
Yeah.
I had an idea for a future episode where you could have listeners write their own scary stories / creepypastas and read them on the podcast. I plan to share a scary story I wrote in freshman year with the Discord after I send this in for anyone interested in reading it. I've already read it. It's pretty good. Right. That's all for now. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay spooky. I'm actually really interested who would be interested if we did something like Spooky Friends Creepypasta contest, or even not even a contest, but maybe we...
Instead of story times like this, we do creepypastas.
Maybe we do like stuff that someone's written into us, like every other episode, or maybe like the first of every month is like listener-based creepypastas. I'm always afraid that it'll overlap, and people will be like, no, this actually happened, and then they'll send in their super bullshit story into regular story times. But yeah. I think that could be really fun. I don't know what you folks think. Let us know. Although, thank you so much to Amber for sending in your story. It really makes me mad that someone preyed on your phobia, because it's like, if someone's afraid of heights, you don't push them. You know, when they're like looking over something, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to throw you, you know? But it's like, it's not fucking funny. Like, you're really trying to battle that fear, and you're not letting them confront it. You're making it worse. You're turning it into the thing that they are afraid of, which makes you an asshole. So don't do that to people. All right, let's go over into stream chat and see what y'all had to say during that one. It's so fucking hot in here.
It is very hot in here.
Harvey Jackson says, man, I could go for a bong right now. Fun fact, I've never smoked out of a bong.
I have.
Mrs. Straight Edge, I didn't drink until I was 21.
I dated a very sketchy person when I was younger. And I think everybody kind of has that story. Like Georgia and Karen. How they had drug addictions and stuff like that. And that you get out of it and you become a better person from having experienced things.
I definitely drank way, way too much back in the day before I moved to Vegas. So... yeah, I have a story like that. I thought you were going to say everyone has a story about like a toxic ex.
No. It's like
I feel like everyone has that story too, though.
Not everybody has like an experience with drugs or whatever. But I did date a sketchy person. I wasn't necessarily addicted to drugs. I was never addicted to drugs, but I have tried different drugs on occasion.
Cool.
I think a lot of people do. I'm 31. Okay? So I've had many years of doing stupid shit when I was younger.
I'm approaching 36, and I've done a lot of stupid shit, and I'm very surprised I'm alive. So...
what the fuck?
Happy I'm here. I've just done... most of the shit I did wasn't, like, drug-related.
It was just stupid stuff that kids
do. It was just stupid stuff. It's not like I thought, like, my life was in danger when I TP'd shit, but I definitely did stuff in cars, like racing in the fog on a 2-lane road in the wrong lane, just being like, I'm sure there's no one there, because if there was, I'd die. You know, and stupid shit like that. Way too fucking
Two's Cat says, I took my first hit from a bong, then got lost in Sacramento. Never did that again.
That's funny.
Glitch says, shrooms are good for depression and can help with past traumas.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Chunkster says, I'm cold, but you guys are hot. Wink, wink.
We're literally hot. It's fucking
it's
hot
so
in
hot.
here. Thank you for that compliment, though. Yeah, L. Gatesman 1985 says, mainly Corvette related. There are also Corvette stories that I just prefer to not think about. Anytime I see someone passing on a hill, I'm like, they're going to die. I didn't die, and I got lucky. So their luck's going to run out, and I feel guilty about that. Anyways.
People are talking about personal family things, and I don't feel like I should bring that up because it is personal. Let's see.
That's fine.
Poop. I feel like I should read my story.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. Did anybody redeem anything? Oh, high five. Cream Lord redeemed a high five. Fuck.
What?
It hurt right here.
I'll just hold still from now on. Psst. Ow. Aside from Princess Buttface Kate, Cream Lord is a really good name, too.
Chunkster says coffee is my drug. My body is
I was just about to say it. I was putting my fucking thing down. My blood is gasoline. If you guys don't watch Rick and Morty, you're wasting your life. What the fuck are you doing? I've seen this series like 10 times, at least start to finish. It's so fucking good.
Glitch says a meditation room gets so quiet that you can hear your heartbeat. I've never been in one of those. That sounds terrifying.
Is it like isolation chamber where you float in the water and everything, and it's just like pure darkness, and you start to trip balls because of the power of your own brain?
Well, when I was younger, I used to lay in the bathtub and just have the water go up past my ears. Did you ever do that as a kid? Because then you can hear everything. It's crazy. You can just hear everything under there. You can hear your body. You can hear the creaking in the house. It is so cool.
Farts underwater sound hilarious. They sound hilarious no matter where they're at.
Are you serious?
I've
never heard that.
We're taking a bath after this. That's all there is to it.
Fucking ew.
All right. Are you going to read this?
Yeah. All right.
Margaret, give us that last email of the show.
Okay. All I can think of is underwater farts. Sorry. It's gross.
It's like an explosion. It's like a submarine got shot.
Shut
it's
up.
Fucking sweet.
Does it really?
Vroom.
Okay. This last email of the episode is a Halloween story.
Ooh.
And it goes, "Hi guys.
Hello.
First of all, I want to say thank you to Spooky Mom and anyone else working on the podcast / videos. It's just us three and periodically my sister. Also, sorry.
I was like, well, thank you for that.
Also, sorry about Pandora, or in episode 151. Pandora. I don't remember that.
Well, now I gotta look up what episode 151 was. All right, we're pausing the podcast. We got.
I wonder if it's Storytime 151 or if it's
no, because that was like 3 episodes ago. That was before this email ever got sent.
Chunksters. Oh, Adam, so romantic. Don't forget roses in the bathwater. You.
I mean, that makes it smell nice when the farts come out. The War of the Worlds and the Hand of Glory.
I don't know. You'll have to remind us in Discord or another email because our brains don't work that well.
I don't remember anything involving Pandora and the War of the Worlds or the Hand of Glory, but I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
We say a lot of stupid shit. It's like 4 a.m. when we record these normally, so we are basically just barely conscious, but we appreciate that.
Halloween is naturally spooky, so everyone should have a story about it, whether it's just a misunderstanding or something actually supernatural / paranormal. One of my sisters, my cousin, and I got the idea in our heads to attempt to summon a demon.
That's not offending you. Well, let me take that back. Probably offending you, don't mean to. That's a bad idea. That's dumb. Don't do that.
I remember when I was in high school, I was like, I'm going to get the Satanic Bible. I'm going to read from it. I'm going to learn how to do stuff. I wonder if lots of girls go through that when they're younger.
All I wanted to do was turn Super Saiyan in high school and have energy blast. That's literally all I wanted. I sat in a circle of dudes in gym class. We had gotten in trouble. We weren't allowed to do anything. And we talked about like how sad we were that energy blasts weren't real. Because it would be so awesome. And one dude was like legitimately depressed because of it. And I was just like, yeah, it would be sweet. But yeah, I've never had that urge to summon a demon.
All right, so the email continues. Yes, ill-advised, but we were bored. Burning shit can only entertain you for so long.
Wow.
My sister's house, where we were torching old Christmas trees, is close to a graveyard, and naturally we went there with a package of sidewalk chalk. Don't ask about the sidewalk chalk. We don't talk about the sidewalk chalk, okay?
I'm confused why you were torching old Christmas trees when this is Halloween. Like, that's almost a full 10 fucking months. That is a full 10 months.
When I was younger, anytime we had a Christmas tree, we would chuck it over the wall behind our house.
Lots of people do that. They throw it into nature. It's like it goes to die with nature. It's from nature, it goes back.
The blue moon loomed in the sky, which made the white gravestones shine. My cousin thought she'd been trapped about 5 seconds into the graveyard, but her long skirt just got caught on a shrub. We made a beeline to the stump at the top of the hill and drew a pentagram on it. It seemed appropriate. I mean, we had no idea what we were doing because this was a bit spur of the moment. After that, we just chanted some demonic sounding stuff, like 10 minutes of chanting passed, and we just stopped. My sister and I sat down to start eating the candy I brought. My cousin said she had to go and get something from my house, as well as complaining of being freezing and losing a glove.
Nothing says prepared for a demonic summoning like, I brought candy.
My sister and I found the glove after she left with one on her hand. We stood and waited for my cousin to come back, but she didn't return after half an hour. We went to my house, and on the way out of the graveyard, we saw something on the ground. It was her other glove. I looked at the glove in my hand and the glove on the ground. Fuck. My sister picked up the other glove, and we booked it to my house in panic. My cousin wasn't at my house either. My sister and I went back to the fire, really worried and upset. What if my cousin had been taken? She wasn't. My cousin had gone to my house and then the fire without giving us a heads up that she wasn't going back to the stump. We were kind of pissed when we got back to the fire. Okay, very pissed. Moral of the story, don't freak out if someone disappears after you attempt to summon a demon. That's a bad moral, always freak out. That is the end of the shit show that was COVID Halloween. Oh, that was this past year. Wow. Will there be more next year? Yes, probably. See you, spooky fam.
Please don't try and summon more demons. Also, I'm curious why these gloves are falling off your cousin's hands.
Yes, that's what I'm curious
That would be my
about.
first thing is like, what the fuck, cuz? Like, why are your gloves everywhere? Like, can't you keep a hold of your shit? Also, why did you not tell me you weren't coming back and you were going somewhere else?
I would be really, really upset about that.
I would have been nervous when I found the other glove, but I would have been like, let's go check. Like, everyone stay calm. They're probably not kidnapped. And that I still would have been really mad when I found them, though. So,
yeah.
But thank you so much for saying that in. Again, don't try and summon demons, pretty please. All right. Let's look over to Stream Chat, see what you folks had to say. I'm going to read my YouTube stuff first and then start up. Marbles. It's the beer. I have no YouTube chats. Yep, that's it. Cool, that was fun. That was quick.
Glitch said
Marbles
over
going.
9,000 about you're trying to do Kamehamehas in their little circle.
Fucking love Dragon Ball. I just started rewatching Dragon Ball Super, and it's so fucking good.
Glitch says, demons love candy. Everyone knows that.
This is a true story. I was taking a shower before the show, and I was literally in there thinking about how I could write a screenplay, and would I include the entire Saiyan saga, or would I end it when Goku dies to Raditz, or would I get all the way through Vegeta, because that's a really long movie if you include everything you need to, because he gets on Snake Way, and he goes into the Home for Infinite Losers, which you would want to call hell, because you don't want to be lame, and then he has to train with King Kai, and all the stuff that Yamcha and the group go through. It's just, there's a lot of stuff, and that like was literally my entire 20-minute shower thought process, is the screenplay I would write.
You're literally that meme where the couple's laying in bed together, and
It
she's
is,
like,
that is me.
He's thinking about other girls, and he's just laying there
Thinking
like,
about bullshit. That is me. All right, just getting marbles started.
oh my god.
Who's my favorite character?
Lady M
And
says, gotta head to bed. Have a good night. Have a good night, you and Emanon.
Chunkster says, who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball, Adam? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I love pretty much everyone. I really like Vegeta, though. It's hard not to love Vegeta. I also love Tien. Like, Tien's a three-eyed human that for some reason keeps up with, like, Super Saiyan the
I love
entire time.
Chaozu.
And she loves Chaozu. He creeps me the fuck out.
He's so cute.
One of my favorite moments in Dragon Ball Z is when Tien confronts Cell knowing he will die, but he gives everyone enough time to run away because he's still fucking badass. And he's like one of the only people that rejects the idea of power levels, because it's like, you keep telling people like, this person's this strong and you're this strong. Why would you ever fight them? It's like, yeah, but what if I'm a better fighter than they are? And that's like the whole thing that they never really get at. And the only moment they ever really show you that is when Tien fights Cell. So probably Tien.
Nice.
Tien
Steven says, hello, hola, and heya.
What up?
Hello.
Also, Tien invented solar flare,
Oh
and
my God, it's
everyone
still
stole
going.
that shit from Tien, because that is the most brilliant fucking thing. It's like, just blind your opponent and then hit him with a fucking destructo
I
disc.
like Destructo Disc. I
Destructo
think
Disc.
that one's pretty sweet.
I think enough people complained that Destructo Disc was super underused, so they put it in the Cell Saga where he hits him in the neck with it, and it splits the Destructo Disc in half. Where it's like, yeah, that's not going to work.
But it's an energy disc, so it wouldn't split in half like that, right?
It would dissipate the energy of what you're hitting.
Yes.
Has more energy.
Yes.
It would be
It
absorbed
wouldn't
by it.
split like
That's
that.
the only time when power... This is way off the rails. This is the only time when power levels mean a thing is if you're using energy blasts. Okay.
Glitch says, Brawly fights are my favorite.
I have not seen the Dragon Ball Super Brawly movie. I heard it's fucking awesome, though.
Chunkster says, my boyfriend has all the DVD series and the shirts that go with the set. His
I still
favorite
have
is
shirts.
Vegeta also.
I still have shirts from high school. I cut them off, and they're my workout shirts in college. They're still around this house somewhere, and I swear to fucking God, I'm going to get skinny enough to wear them again.
52DZ says, I need to send in my spooky experience story. I have mushy brain and keep forgetting.
Please send it.
Please send it. Also, I have all of the Dragon Ball Z DVDs, like the OG ones, not DBZ Kai. I have like the real. Like,
I have the entire series of Dragon Ball Z subtitled that have been pre-recorded from VHS to VHS, and they look like shit.
Cat says, my dad wears my old Gundam Wing shirt from high school.
That's funny.
That's cute. It's funny when parents wear stuff that they don't really understand.
Parents just don't understand. All right, let me see if they fixed the fucking Streamlabs app, because that had me all out of sorts last week.
Ginseng says, only seen Attack on Titan, and I'm currently watching Hunter, X Hunter every once in a while. Glitch says, Gundam is amazing. They also say, so is Robotech, the Marco Saga, one of my favorites.
Anthony on YouTube says, hello. What up,
Hello. Also, I still need to know what y'all's YouTube is because I want to follow your YouTubes.
Okay, so this thing is still not working properly, but at least I'll get the stream up so I can see if it's glitching.
Chunkster says, I'm excited that Demon Slayer is coming to Netflix. I freaking love Demon Slayer. I tried to have Adam start watching it, and...
Well, when you start a series like, you need to watch this, and it's fucking 3 a.m., naturally it's not going to last very long. And it just made me want to watch Dragon Ball.
I'm Westerner says, I want to watch DBZ from start to finish. I've only seen a few episodes. You will get so annoyed.
There's
so
a lot of shit you can skip.
Yeah, because it's like, what? Oh my god. Like, when he's doing the freaking spirit bomb and it takes 5 episodes. When he's in the tank. When he's in the, what is it called? That tank that he's...
Oh, when he's regenerating the healing chamber.
And it's like 10 episodes.
Yeah, but there's shit going on when he's in the tank, though. It's like Vegeta's fighting Frieza and you're learning all about his drama as a child. ! Vote, space, then the number that corresponds with the track you would like to race. That's one of the saddest moments in Dragon Ball Z. Is when Vegeta loses to Frieza. No spoilers there because they fight so many fucking times. But
Lunabin says, I've just started watching Fairy Tail again and I love it. I have not, but I want to. 52DZ says, have y'all played Phasmophobia yet? We tried.
She refused.
My anxiety was through the roof just starting out to play that game.
She got it refunded within 5 minutes of buying it. Mm-hmm. She legitimately was like, I can't do this.
It was too much.
I was like, this would be such good content for the Saturday streams. And she was like, nope. So I was like, Among Us it is. Fuck it.
Glitch says, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Watch that. That one is very good as well.
I've heard a lot about it and how it ends and all that stuff.
The end is the fucking worst.
So we are tied right now. Number 17 has 3 votes. Looks like the Dojo has 2 votes. And there's something else out there, at least one other thing with 3 votes. So keep voting or else I'm going to do random.
Lunabin says, y'all should play Dead by Daylight. We actually own that, both of us.
Dead by Daylight's not bad. I don't mind it. I prefer... There it is. Lucky Few. That's the other one that's tied. I prefer Friday the 13th, but no one plays that anymore. Listener
says, have y'all listened to Shia LaBeouf? Yes, we have. Someone kept telling us, like, you have to watch it, you have to watch it, you have to watch it. And then we finally watched it.
And it turns out that the guy who completely acts like a piece of crap all the time is a huge piece of shit. Which is why I never really want to watch the Shia LaBeouf thing. You've heard all about that, right?
No.
Yeah, he's been charged with, like, abusing his former spouse.
Oh, I knew that.
And then everyone's come out that's dated him, and they're like, he's a fucking awful human being, and he's abusive in every way, shape, and form.
Two'scat says, I want to watch Record of Lotus War for that sick as fuck opening. I've played Record of games before, like Record of Agarest War, stuff like that. I've never seen any animes. I didn't know there was an anime.
Okay, I'm going to click random. One more thing I want to say about Shia LaBeouf is, like, I understand he has issues, and I'm not begrudging anyone who has mental health issues. We all have stuff that we have to deal with. But being broken is no excuse to break other people. And the only people that do that are pieces of shit. And that makes me so mad because you hear all about the things that he's done to people. And his excuse when he was confronted on it is like, I've been broken for a very long time. It's like, okay, well, you're still a piece of shit. Sorry to tell you. But all right, I'm clicking random. Democracy failed. We're tied.
I mean,
pick taking flight. Don't say
today. Democracy prevailed.
I mean, yeah, our American democracy installed a new president. So, all right, we're doing this one that no one voted for, so no one's fucking happy. We're all in the same boat. Maybe this is gonna be an awesome one. Nope, looks like shit. All right, go ahead and type an ! Play to get your marble on stream.
Boop. Da da da. ! Play.
Why is it so far away? I hate it.
Why are you so far away?
I'm not. I'm right next to you.
I am going to redeem a drink.
All right, we're at 15-16 marbles already. I'm going to give us a 60-second countdown. Do not forget to type an ! Play if you would like to join us for a chance to win some free merch. And by that, I mean stickers. I'm guessing you're giving me your crappy shit.
Yeah.
Was the drink redeemed?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I did it.
You fucking twat. All right, we're up to 18 marbles. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, every time I drink that, I want fucking Taco Bell or White Castle.
You want Del Taco?
Do you have Del Taco?
No, but we can get Del Taco.
Fuck yeah, I always want Del Taco.
The fish tacos today I had? Oh, man.
I definitely want Del Taco. All right, 20 more seconds if you would like to join. Don't forget to type an ! Play. I don't know if I did.
Ginseng Joe says, guys, I just realized something. I subscribed on Patreon, but I've still been watching the episodes with ads. Listen to them without ads. It's there for you. That's funny.
Yeah, listen to everything through Patreon. If you want to watch it live, you're gonna.
They said hashtag true fan. That is a true fan. Thank you so much.
What in the fuck is happening?
It won't
right
zoom
now?
in. Woo.
I just don't know why it took the names off and it zoomed me all the way out. Okay, it was like the beginning of a movie that zooms all the way out.
Where they
Looks
have
like,
the drone going over the whole city.
Well, I mean, lots of movies were shot before drones, but sure.
Oh, yeah, that old
Right.
chestnut.
Let's look at these diverging tracks. They are. Oh, we've raced this one before. Eventually, we're gonna jump down into this airport terminal, and we'll see who comes out of the track.
Look at the
first.
little cars. They're so
They're
cute.
baggage handlers.
I also put in the order for the new charms that are going to be for patrons this year. So Cthulhu and the Nightwalkers, or Nightcrawlers, Nightcrawlers will be coming out. I'm so excited. And those new pins, I'm so excited. There's going to be so much new merch this year. It'll be great. It'll be great.
All right.
I'm Beef Trainer says, dudes, I now want some White Castle. I haven't had them in 5 or 6 years. Oh, because there's no White Castles there. Gotcha.
All right, Ginseng Joe is in the lead with Kayla Ray Reed's right behind, and Robin in third. Well, I lied. Daniel Cake's on the other side. Looks like they're fighting for first place, maybe taking first place. I'm not sure what happens when
This
we
is
get
a
to the edge.
really cool map.
Oh, we're going to launch. This is a fucking runway. Derp. So here we go.
Pew pew.
Lots of people taking to the sky in the miracle that is flight. Lots of tracks. E30G's record-setting pace is like being blown out of the water right now. But we'll see because there's a lot of track left to go.
Is there an edge? Or can you fall off of it?
I think there is an edge.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, it's clear.
It's very hard to see because it's cloud-like and clear, so...
Whoever does all the little bits and pieces that you can use to make maps is pretty smart.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can actually like make maps for them. I just don't know how. I never dove that.
Ginseng
deeply into
Joe's
it.
never had White Castle.
I'm What's for Dinner and
What?
Ginseng Joe are going neck and neck right now to see who's going to finish first. And it's I'm What's for Dinner. Congratulations, Ginseng Joe comes in second. Frog in my throat. Robin comes in third,
Are you sure it's not soju?
and we'll see the rest of them trickle in.
Oh man, imagine your burps later tonight. It's gonna be all like soju.
I don't
flavor.
want to imagine that. Look at Chunkster rolling around right next to us.
I'm What's for Dinner says, I often listen to the episodes on Spotify because I want Spotify to know that I love Scaryish.
Aw.
And Two's Cat
Programming your
says,
algorithm.
Two's Cat says, yes, Spotify gang here. Whoop whoop. That is awesome. Wow, Two's Cat's never had White Castle either.
It's not everywhere, so I kind of understand. I think there's rods here or something.
Beast
And,
Nerd
like,
says, did I
Chunkster's-
die? I don't know.
Chunkster's
No,
the
you
only one
didn't.
being picked on. Everyone has finished except for Chunkster. Yeah, there's something weird going on there, but yeah, we're 18 out of 18, so everyone made it. No one fell off the edge. Yeah, there totally is something right there.
Chunkster says, what's White Castle? Some kind of food? Oh my god.
It's a fast food chain where they make little sliders.
Yes.
They're not-
The chicken rings are where it's at.
Here's the thing. Everything tastes okay or good, but it's like your tummy will not be happy almost immediately.
After that last wedding, whose wedding was that? Was that John and Mariana's wedding?
No, the last wedding we went to was Lucas's. Before that was John and Mariana's. Before
The one
was
that we went to
Lee's.
the White Castle in the middle of the night.
I think that was John and Mariana's.
'Cause we went
we're in Maryville, and
Yeah.
there's one between
Yeah.
our... Yeah, where we're
So we
driving
went to
between
White
two.
Castle, and when you're drunk and just...
It's the best.
It is the best.
It's the best food
Oh,
when you're
man.
drunk.
And you will crush a crave case like so easy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
All right, I'm What's for Dinner came in first place. That brings them up to 3 wins on the season, killing it, and 30 freaking
Lee says
points.
that was John's wedding. Yeah, it was definitely. That's what I thought.
I wish it says, woo, I think I'll take my prize this time. I'm going to sticker my Switch. Nice. Let us know which sticker. Just email us and refresh our memory on what the mailing address is so we don't have to dig through the archives.
Yeah.
And let us know which one you want. Congratulations one more time. Ginseng Joe goes up to 14. I'm only doing double digits. Robin's also up to 14. Bob is up to 11. Glitch Grim is up to 16. And then Daniel Cakes and myself stay steady at 12.
I'm Beef Trainer says the clams from White Castle, those things are so far beyond delicious. There's clams at White
I've
Castle?
never heard of clams at White Castle. But
What?
I haven't been in the Midwest in like a decade, so. I mean, like, lived there. I've only ever gotten, like, sliders and chicken ring sandwiches and a bag of chicken rings.
Them
and
chicken rings.
Sometimes
Oh my
fish sandwiches,
God.
and then definitely mozzarella sticks. That's all I've ever gotten from there all at once.
I'm also Trainer says Harold and Kumar went to White Castle once.
I've heard about
They had a
that.
hell of a time of it. I've only seen that movie, but they've had movies come out since.
I've never seen that movie.
What? It's okay. It's not good. Don't at me.
Don't at me. All right, start your voting.
They see me voting.
They hating.
They hating. Random number. I'll do my age. Boop. Is that a number that's on there?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it goes up to like 60.
Nice.
57. It goes up to 57. Right now, Twisted Toothpick is the leading track. Don't know which number that is, but if it winds up in a tie again, we don't pick random. We pick based off of the previous champion's pick, which is Pixels Raceway 2.
Are there
good to know. Are there what?
Any redemptions? I'm just checking.
I can't check unless I minimize it. So.
Okay, cool.
You redeemed a drink.
Oh, awesome. I heard something downstairs. Just
I did too. I think it was someone putting their dish in the sink very quickly.
I'm what's for dinner, sis. Sorry, Robin. The racetracks don't go that high.
So I just want to clarify something really quickly. So we have a lot of rules in place in our Discord and our Spooky Friends group and our chats for live shows, mainly because we typically try to focus on like happy content or at the very least scary, spooky-ish, true crime, whatever. When it comes to the politics thing, we're very much a non-political show whatsoever. We will bring up the fact that things are happening because obviously things do happen. But we don't really dive too deeply into that stuff. We absolutely have feelings about that stuff, y'all, but we aren't going to use this platform, which we very much built on being a safe place to bring paranormal or true crime experiences or interests. That said, if you want to say something in chat, we are pretty strict about it. Saying something like an inauguration happened is one thing, but saying something very opinionated or rude will be removed and blocked. So if you're butthurt about that, just don't bring it up. So...
Did someone bring something up?
Yeah, I had to block something over there on YouTube, so.
Oh.
Just saying. All right.
Was it offensive?
It's just like, it's rude, you know?
Oh.
It's inflammatory and it'll start arguments, and I'm just like, it's one thing to say, like, there was an inauguration or whatever, but it's another thing to just immediately jump into the things that we've had to deal with for the last, 4, 6, 8, I don't know, 35 years old since I was born. It's like, there's two ways to talk about things. We do things in a dignified, civilized manner, and we expect our chat to conduct themselves similarly because we've built a safe space here. So we're going to go with Twisted Toothpick, which is 21. Average time to complete is 1:50. Record time was 1:10. On average, it takes the Spooky Friends 1:50 as well. And our record came from feedback last time when he dominated, winning both races at 1:31. So let's go ahead and jump in there and get everyone going on this last race of the evening. Also, shout out to Glitch for being, like, the best fucking mod of all time.
Yeah, best mod ever. Like, for real. Holy shit.
All right, exclamation point play. All right, we got 60 seconds from this moment. We already got 18 folks in, which is so awesome to see. We have 19 folks in now, which means that we have more people racing in the final one than in the first, which is great.
Ginseng put a hashtag glitch appreciation hashtag.
Very necessary.
Yeah. Like, he's been with us for a very long time. And Sam, too.
There's a lot
Carly.
of folks.
There's so many of you
just
guys.
because I don't want anyone to get jelly. Just because we give it a shout out to Glitch doesn't mean we don't appreciate every single one of you and know almost all of you by name.
Yes.
We just ask a lot of Glitch. We ask Glitch to be a mod on, like, every platform.
Yeah, every platform.
And he is, like, all over stuff. I've had Glitch message me, like, in the middle of the night because something questionable got posted about whether or not he should take it down because he takes it very seriously, and I sincerely appreciate that. So he is the defender of... When everyone says, like, we created this environment for people to feel safe, like...
Aw, and Western says, we need to get Glitch a best moderator mug.
We do.
He actually has a t-shirt that we made.
Didn't we make him a...
I'm pretty sure, does it say moderator on it?
I thought we made him a... Yeah, what do we make? I thought we made a hoodie. Because I remember he wasn't able to buy a hoodie off of one of the initial shops.
My sister
made
a shirt, and I'm pretty sure we put moderator on it, but he'll let us know what we put on it. I don't quite remember. That was like 29 months ago, something like that.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
He says, I do, and it does, and it's my favorite.
Aw.
Laura Ann is currently in the lead, and they're ahead of Feedback's record-setting pace. There's a lot of obstacles in this one, so we'll see how this all shakes out.
And Glitch says that they do have a hoodie, a Scaryish hoodie.
Okay.
Nice.
I know too much about your wardrobe, but I feel like I also don't know enough. So, Beast Nerd right now is vying for first place.
Adam's always
and that
naked,
record.
so it doesn't matter.
I'm not always naked. I'm just usually in pajamas because I don't have to work. You know, the best part is about being work from home, like 100%, is that I don't have to wear T-shirts to fit. Like, my T-shirts all show my belly. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Adam walks around. I'm like, there's like 3 inches of tummy hanging out the bottom there.
It's awesome, though, because I can wear all these shirts that I haven't worn in a long time because everyone sees me from, like, the chest up on all of my, like, video meetings. And it's like, cool. I don't got to worry about that shit. Kills me right now is trying to chase down feedback. There is a chance. I think they didn't take a perfect line through that. And if someone does shoot the gap really well, L. Gatesman and 52DZ did not make their jump successfully. Bob tried to take a shortcut and went to hell instead. Cream Lord, Lunabin, Ginseng Joe, all falling off the map.
I'm Beef Trainer says, in regards to the safe space that's been created here, it is so appreciated. It's been amazing to know I can have a retreat here. Sometimes you need a place to get away from all the shit that's happening in the world.
It's not that we couldn't comment on all the shit that's happening in the world. We just very much want people to know that if you want to go somewhere where you don't have to think about it for a little while, that's what we want to be.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see the troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Me and Glitch held hands across the finish line right there. There's another verse that no one knows about that song, too.
I don't know anything about that song other than...
Have you seen Cheers?
No.
It's such a good
I've
fucking
seen
show.
Planes. That one show. Is it Planes? What is it called? Pilots? That show? Airplanes?
Wings?
Wings.
Thomas Hayden Church?
Yes, I've seen that show a lot.
I'm like, Planes, like Disney Planes Fire and Rescue?
No.
What are you
Why
talking
do you always
about?
bring up that movie?
Why do you have to hit me so much? We're in a little box so no one could really see how vicious that was. Killsman, congratulations. You're up to 9 points with 1 win on the season. I got second place, so I move up to 17. Glitch goes up to 20. I went to dinners at 33. Holy shit. 4th place. They're just in the running all the time. Chunkster goes up to 7. ASB Bunny is up to 12. I know I say I usually do double digits, but I forgot. Laura Ann's up to 11. Or I'm sorry, 9. Fago Love is up to 1. And Kayla Ray Reed's cracks double digits with 10. Dinner Cakes is at 12. Robin's still at 14. Ginseng Joe's at 14. And Bob is at 11 as well.
I was says, I wish the merch shops had 3XL hoodies. It's so annoying that they don't offer that.
I know, man.
It is so annoying. Angry. And if I had the funds to
start our own shit,
start our own merch line where I could just have a warehouse here full of shirts and sweatshirts and stuff like, or if I had a press that I could just press the designs myself, I would. And I would offer a more extensive line of clothes because like Adam wears what, a 3XL now,
2XL,
right?
3XL depending on the brand. I'm trying to bring that down though. Just saying.
But it's like, why wouldn't they offer inclusive sizes? It's just so annoying. So annoying.
Very annoying.
Ugh.
It's very annoying. All right. So I think that is it for the racing. I don't think I know. So we're going to go ahead and move over into the exit of the show.
ASB Bunny says, amen. When I refer to you guys as my fam, you're not the pod anymore. You're my friend.
Aw. Thank you so much.
That's really cute. I love that. Ginseng Joe says, month 29, still waiting on that movie pod.
I know, dude. Holy fuck. Life has been complicated, y'all. Just saying. So we could really get it going at any time. It's just one day. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Marked. So I want to thank everyone who sent in their stories this episode. We sincerely appreciate you trusting us to send in your story and to share it without feeling ridiculed. We have tried to create this safe space, which we did see from someone who said, I've never told this story to anyone but my wife before. And we appreciate you trusting us like that. If you have a story you would like to share, even if you don't want it read on the pod, you could just say, hey, don't read this on the pod. I just want to tell someone. We do get those from time to time. Feel free to reach out. You can email storytime@scaryish.com or go to our website, scaryish.com, and fill out that form. It comes directly to us. You can also hit us up on any of our social medias. Facebook is facebook.com/scaryish podcast. Twitter is @scaryish_pod, and Instagram is @scaryish_podcast. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us, how can they do so?
You can go to our website. Or no, hold on.
She's busy putting fucking emojis in the chat.
Yeah, I know, I am. No, because Ralph said something. I'm like, I want that. Okay. You can go to our Patreon because, you know, it's January Patreon push. I know you didn't actually say January Patreon push yet this episode.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in, like, posts.
Oh, all right. Well, it's January, and you know what that means. January Patreon push. And right now, on Patreon, there are a whole bunch of tiers. Tiers start at $1, and you get ad-free episodes at $1. It's great. And
thank you, Tony the Tiger.
Great. But right now, if you join at the Badge of Honor tier and above, I am still doing the Krampus keychains and magnets. Normally, I only do one or the other, and because of Christmas, I was like, I'm going to do them both. So if you want to sign up for that Badge of Honor tier and above right now, it's a good time to, because you get both at once. And I already have a lineup of the keychains that are going to be going out this year with Cthulhu and the Nightcrawlers, and there's access to previous Patreon merch, so you can go ahead and check that out too. And then if you don't like the whole monthly thing, you can also do one-time donations, which are ko-fi.com/Scaryish Podcast. Did I say the Patreon website already? Did I actually
I'm
put
pretty
the
sure
URL?
you did.
All right, but the ones at Coffee are one-time donations, and all your donations go to helping us upgrade our studio setup, help us pay our bills, dude. We couldn't survive without you guys. It keeps us going.
So a lot of things that cost money when you run a podcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes
The
you can do it
website
cheap.
costs money.
Sometimes you can't. Website costs money. Hosting costs money. Microphones, maintenance, stuff like that. Sometimes things break. Knock on wood. Hopefully not anytime soon.
And
But
we really couldn't have done it without you. I know,
Robin was able to order new pins for the Spooky Friends. Well, not for the Spooky Friends, but for the shop that you folks can go and check out. And she was able to say, hey, I worked my ass off. I designed these, and using the money that's been donated to us, because we collect it for stuff to reinvest into the pod.
Yeah.
She was able to go ahead and just, boom, order it and have her name stamped on the back of it, which is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And it's all thanks to people like you who donate. And it does mean a lot. So didn't mean to stomp on your outro, but I'm just very proud of the fact that you're able to create your art into something tangible, and the folks out there can actually purchase it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, cool. Sorry.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this episode. And keep on creeping on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Well, bye. Bye.